The SPE membership, I'm not going to go through this. As I said, we are the most active SPE chapter in Asia Pac. So please consider to join membership program. $20 only. Okay, now we reach to the, I would say, second most important slide after Dr. Thana. This is our sponsorship. For this, for this year, we have 33 companies. And for those who just joined us tonight, please consider this opportunity to have your company logo up here as well. So you can contact any of board member. And SPE Thailand section appreciate your support. Of course, our society also need you. So please give a round of applause again to our sponsor. So without further ado, please let me hand over the stage again to my boss, Kun Kasian, to give the honorable introduction to our third speaker tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Khun Panit. Again, as Khun Panit said, my name is Kasian. I'm the chairperson for the SPE Thailand. And it is very glad that we have a room full of people. We were so lucky that the government allowed the meeting so we can resume again. I'm not sure if any of you have joined our webinar last month. It was a little bit dry. I think everybody is get bored, right, of all the webinars. Everyone want to meet in person. So anyway, without further ado, let me start introducing our speaker for tonight. So our speaker for tonight currently serves as Vice President for PTTEP and seconded to PTTEP spin-off technology company, AI and Robotics Venture as General Manager. His focus is on AI and robotics to leverage cutting-edge AI and robotic technology to create smart and intelligent solutions to business challenges. Since joining PTTEP in 2005, our speaker has held several technical and managerial positions and worked on a number of projects and assignments. These include positions in the field of project management, engineering and construction, new venture, technology development, engineering, construction, new venture, and technology development. Sorry, I already said that. And maintenance and inspections. He also led the development of the company-wide engineering specifications of PEGS, project realization process of PREP, and technology development process TDP. All served as guiding governance for PTTEP engineering design, capital project management, and technology project, respectively. Our speaker has earned his BSc in Chemical Engineering from Chulalongkorn University. He also holds MSc and PhD in the same field from New Jersey Institute of Technology. His PhD dissertation was an application of artificial neural network for advanced process control of a combustion system. Ladies and gentlemen, please a warm welcome to our speaker tonight, Thana, Slanvetpan, General Manager of AI and Robotics Ventures Company Limited. First of all, it's my great pleasure to be here and it is my honor to serve as speaker here. Under the circumstances of the ongoing COVID-19, it's good to see all of you here today. Back to this monthly meeting. Before I start my presentation, I could express my sincere appreciation to SPE Thailand for allowing me to be part of this program. My name is Thana Slanvetpan from AI and Robotics Venture, a company of PTTEP Exploration and Production. I am here for a topic of embracing AI and robotics at PTTEP. The content of my presentation will follow the outline listed in this slide, starting with a regional and introduction of the subject, followed by case study at PTTEP, our vision for the future before closing the presentation with a short summary.
Over the past few years, AI and robotics technology have been developed at a rapid pace. Now that robots have become far more diverse, smarter, and the number of applications. So let's zoom in to see various aspects of AI and robotics. Many business analysts forecasted that AI and robotics market will be worth more than $300 billion by the year 2027. One of the fastest growing area in digital technology for the next 5 years. Why so? Because if that such technology could turn better productivity our business, that is, reduce operating costs and improve operational safety.
ไฟใหญ่ไปเว้ยไปไม่ได้
Number of AI and robotics applications, many of which we never dreamed possible before. For example, I'm pretty sure that many of you 5 years ago would never thought a chef robot, just as shown on the top left figure,
ไฟมันเข้า
would become a
เข้าไม่ได้
reality in the world. So now let's turn our focus to the oil and gas, in particular our E&P.
เพราะว่า
Typically, our E&P operations are located in cold and harsh environment, not quite friendly. Theoretically, AI contribute substantially to our operation. That is, make our operation safer, less cost, and reliable. However, the picture of our worker performing field work is high risk, such as deep down under or in confined space area seems to be a normal part of our. So despite the high risk and high cost nature of our a view from outside has said that AI and robotics have been somewhat underinvested and underutilized. Having said that, it doesn't mean nothing about AI and robotics for the industry. Here, I just would like to highlight robots that have been as part of our industry for quite some time. A remotely operated underwater vehicle and ROV offshore protect and make subsea and protection, whereas unmanned aerial vehicles, so-called drones, are now being used to inspect facilities. In reality, our E&P is still somewhat far from
มันเดินได้แล้ว
but early return from applying such technology to our operation are promising. With the unmanned feature, robot can minimize the need to be directly exposed to potential hazards. As a result, improve safety, cost efficiency, and carbon footprint of our operation. With the ability to perform inspection by different unnecessary plant shutdown and production loss can be avoided, which in turn translates into revenue starting. Ultimately, all together we will lead to better productivity of our business. With a long vision and keeping up with the modern trend for robotics, within PTTEP and upstream, my company of Thailand was formed in 2013. The key objective to develop human resource capability and AI and robotic solutions to support our future operation.
เดิน
From conception to prototype to trial and further to commercialize, have combined various approaches to test our AI and robotics, resulting in an increasing number of AI and robotics initiative projects over the past few years, covering land and sea. A few significant of which are like in 2014, we had our first lab scale AUV. The following year, we were among the first movers in Southeast Asia to commercialize drone technology. In 2016, we successfully implemented a low-cost in-type inspection robot in one of our onshore oil fields. A new exciting project recently, subsea flow line control and repair robot called the Our AI and robotics contribution of reducing operating costs and improving operational was quite evident, combined with a promising outlook of the digital technology part of industrial revolution. PTTEP has decided to spin off our team into a separate business entity for AI and robotics venture in 2018 with the vision to become AI and robotics platform partner. ARV is dedicated to become an innovation platform to leverage cutting-edge AI and robotics technology to simplify solution business. And not only test our focus on the oil and gas application, but we also opportunity to grow in other areas beyond oil. For the interest of the time we have today, I to highlight a study from PTT as part of my because the benefits of applying AI and robotics our operation can be measured in many dimensions. The best way to elaborate this benefit make reference benefits to the three aspects of our sustainability future shown. Right. From the left-hand side, business and finance look at the financial of the company. This includes cost saving in terms of capex, opex, and reliability of the business. To the middle column, operation and safety in our oil and gas or in our industry, we often refer to safety and environment or HSE. This can be an increase in safe operation by minimizing risk, social and environment. Country aspect can be referred to what it is shown on the right hand. The top mandate for the NOC ensure long-term energy at an affordable price to the society can be referred to human resource, not only those currently employed by our but also those living in our proximity who may be contribute to the future sustainability of the country. Achieving all three aspects at the same time is a challenging task, but not. Offshore facilities are critical assets, maintaining them in good, reliable, and working conditions is a challenge for most. Failing to do so may result in negative in terms of production, life, reputation, and environment. So the first case study from PTT is our advanced subsea IRM project and for subsea pipeline. By the way, IRM stands for inspection, repair, and maintenance. But before I revealing or disclosing the technology that a reference must be made to a conventional ship-based IRM approach where a large supporting vessel, large number of supporting crew on board this vessel, and ROV diver are required. When we look closely to the cost structure of this operation, we can clearly see that the biggest cost contributor for such subsea IRM large supporting vessel, the large number of supporting crew on board, so including the diver, representing over 70% of the. So to enable the cost saving, get rid of or at least minimize the of this large supporting vessel, and this is the foundation of our project. Overall, our project is targeted to reduce subsea inspection costs by at least 40%. Autonomous underwater vehicle or an AUV has been increasingly recognized as the future potential successor of a conventional ROV, mainly because it does not require a supporting vessel to follow. So
พี่
part
ดอน
of
พี่ไปฟัง
our
ข้างนอกเลย
subsea
พี่ไปฟังข้างนอก
is
แล้ว
the
พี่มาบอกผม
research
ว่าเสียง
and
มันดีมาก
development of a new type of the AUV intended for subsea pipeline inspection. Unlike those already available in the commercial market, our Explorer AUV inspection class, enabled by AI computer vision, Explorer has the capability to cover and track a long-distance pipeline to perform visual inspection of the subsea pipeline from the outside and also to perform CP autonomously with minimum human intervention. Data inspection data can be stored in data storage, like the Explorer, which can either be received after the mission or live streaming. With the new technology, subsea inspection cost can be cut by at least 40%. Now a large supporting vessel to follow. Subsea inspection operation can be complete within a much shorter manner. Equally important, without a large supporting vessel, our subsea IRM operation will be wide. Now let's move from subsea inspection, subsea pipeline inspection to subsea pipeline repair. The dominating solution for subsea pipeline repair are either the use of diver install clamps or sectional placement. Both technology mostly conduct through the use of a combination of ROV diver deploy and operate from a diving supporting vessel. So in addition to the HSE issue, these two technologies are costly big time consuming. Therefore, a cost-effective IRM robot would offer a game-changing for this segment. The Nautilus project is a joint collaboration between Navi and Thana company. The objective of the Nautilus is to provide a semi-autonomous subsea robotic repair of the subsea pipeline subject to both external and internal corrosion. The strength of the Nautilus is that the subsea pipeline can be repaired inside the subsea habitat under digitally controlled environment. The repair method of the Nautilus represents a novel approach to a combination of robotics and material science. The resulting system allows the subsea pipeline to be in a much shorter manner without having to deploy any single diver to the seafloor, and as a result, at least 40% cost saving over a conventional diver install clamp approach can be achieved. The Nautilus is the winner of the Artifacts Award for the Breakthrough Technology of the Year 2020. We affirm advancement, the level of the technological advancement innovation of the Nautilus at a global scale. Now let's move from subsea to more ground level. Let's see how the technology can add more value to our topside operation. Typically, our E&P operations are safe enough for people under protective area or PPE able to perform the operational tasks at the site. However, the PPE sometimes not properly worn. Therefore, compliance monitoring is required to ensure safe operation, safety of our workers. And so far, the only control over the PPE compliance is through the visual inspection, either directly or via system. With the rising of AI technology or with the rising of AI computer vision, one of the ideas is integrate the AI computer vision into the CCTV, allow the supervisor in the control room to give an alert for any unsafe activity. By automating PPE compliance monitoring through the use of AI computer vision, not only we can reduce the risk of the accident, but we can also ease up human burden for repetitive. Equally important, the resulting system can provide analytics on the safety of the work. Last but not least, The solution like this is not restricted to our industry, also then other industries worldwide. Construction, maritime, factory. For the subject of robotics, would not be quite a complete story without mentioning about the unmanned aerial vehicle or the so-called drone, one of the robotics that has much popular. Initially, the scope of the drone application was limited to inspection, high risk, live inspection. But with the advancement of software development, machine learning, and increasing computing power, the entire operation, the entire, the entire operation of the drone inspection and data analytics can, can be fully automated from the point of deploying drone pilots, operational site, the point of retrieving data from drone to the certified inspector view and to identify potential defect areas until the issuance of the final report to asset owner. All this I mentioned can be fully automated and can be managed just only a few clicks of the computer mouse from your PC. The solution, just as I described, is not restricted to TNP industry, but this can also be extended to other industries such as
ห
mining,
น้าใหม่
power, telecommunication, renewable, or even infrastructure like bridge and the building. With reference to the three aspects of the sustainability that I mentioned at the very beginning, let me summarize what we have achieved so far. For PTTEP, after we integrating or after we deploying AI and robotics technology to our operation, not only for people directly exposed to potential hazard, but we can gain a large amount of dollar cost saving compared with other traditional inspection and repair. The ability to perform in-service inspections avoid unplanned plant shutdown and production loss, which can translate into revenue safeguarding. Without a large supporting vessel for the subsea IIM, or without a helicopter to fly by our facility or facility inspection in the our operation becomes much greener climate. But what also makes us proud is the way we approach and progress our AI and robotics. For the subsea IIM, from where little knowledge about subsea robotics exists in our country, our research contribution effort has brought Thai academics on par to those leading organizations by far more than 200 student faculty from the local Thai university have participated in our research program, many of whom have graduated, continue to work to support several industries in oil and gas. So no doubt the project like this help inspire next generation will at them our year. With substantial number of workforce potentially lose their job over the next decade in the emerging digital technology, there is a critical role for the NOC like help safeguard this workforce, not only by offering new employment opportunities that related to the new digital technology, but also by upskilling or reskilling our existing workforce so that they will be able to work effectively with the new digital technology for many years. So with reference to the NOC context of what the NOC can support the economic growth of our nation by striving to do our utmost to ensure long-term energy to our nation. Opportunity arise in terms of applying AI and robotics to the farming sector, which represent the backbone of the Thai economy. as of 2018, more than 70% of the Thai population work in the farming sector. More than half of the land in our country are dedicated to farming, and the agriculture sector only contribute only 10% of the country's GDP, and the number is on decline. So what can precision agriculture through the use of AI and robotics can help improve farming productivity in several ways. AI or machine learning or data analytics can play a key role to analyze data like the image from drone or from satellite, identify area where pesticide or fertilizer are needed, resulting in at least 30% reduction of the use of harmful pesticide and costly fertilizer. Data analytics also play a key role to analyze yield prediction, product quality grading for farming, which always leads to better efficiency, planting and harvesting. Precision spraying through the use of drone technology is another crucial component of the precision agriculture. This not only helps farmers to save on relatively expensive fertilizer and pesticide, but since the sprayer drone can perform the work much faster than the conventional backpack sprayer, it also contributes to much less time and much less labor consuming spraying. Although the precision agriculture is still in an early stage, and not only in Thailand but also in many countries, based on our pilot testing, and anticipate that at least 30% of the farmer grassroots farmer in Thailand will progressively see positive impact to their farm over the next 5 years. This slide reveals one of our AI and robotics vision, which in fact is the work in progress at ARV. In the future, AI-enabled robots will replace humans when dealing with critical situations or when performing repetitive tasks. This will leave humans free to concentrate on duty with greater value. However, in order to turn this vision into reality, not only we require skill set and experience accumulate from past projects, but we also require strong collaboration among all concerned parties, range from university, startup company, service company, and oil company, or even those working outside our industry, come and work together to try to unlock the potential of the technology. This is my last slide, where I would like to make a short summary of my. The use of AI and robotics is revolutionizing the industry worldwide. Clearly, AI and robotics will play a key role in improving Industry 4.0 from both business perspective and country. Second, opportunity to apply AI and robotics to our industry to exist to minimize risk exposure to human and environment, as well as to improve operational safety, operational efficiency, our operation. Application of AI and robotics, if we select the right approach, will have positive impact to the future sustainability of our country and our business. Last but not least, advancing AI and robotics to the next level will require effort and cross-disciplinary effort from all concerned parties. Try to come together, work together, and unlock the potential of the technology. I would like to end my presentation by expressing my thanks to PTTEP management, my ARV staff, now to support. It would not be possible for me here presenting this topic.
Thank you, Dr. Thana. We do have time for questions, so if you have any questions, please raise your hand. And